So you bought yourself a pair of lifting straps, but they don't seem to be working how everyone told you they were going to work. But now you're too embarrassed to ask someone what you're doing wrong or why they're not working right. And now you've arrived at this video. Did I nail it? Well, the good news is, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use lifting straps. I'm going to show you the mistake that you're more than likely making because it's actually way more common of a mistake than most people want to give it credit for. So even though this is a little bit awkward to do, I'm going to try to do this whole video first person point of view because I think it's going to be easier to be able to follow along. So I've got a lasso strap right here. All right, it's got the little loop on the one side, and I'm going to take the end of my strap. I'm going to slide it through the loop. All right. And by the way, I'm using a lasso strap right here, which is going to be the most common strap, especially for beginners. So I'm making a little bit of an assumption here that this is the kind of strap that you're working with. So from here, I'm going to slide my hand through, and as this strap lays, it should lay flat on my hand just like that. If you put your hand through, all right, and the strap is obviously going this way, that's no bueno, all right, because then I'm going to have to loop back around. It's going to create a whole bunch of slack, and it's going to be no good, okay? So when I slide my hand through the loop, it should lay across my hand. It should also lay across my palm to where the strap is laying across and laying in between my index finger and my thumb, all right? So if it happened to go the other way, so if I would put it on this hand, all right, now see how the strap is laying down towards my pinky, all right? You can get away with this, all right? This isn't the end of the world. It is still kind of work, but it's going to be a lot more uncomfortable. All right, so my hand slides through. Now I'm going to pull this down to where it is borderline uncomfortably tight on my wrist. All right, and that's why a lot of lasso straps, I'm using a pair from Warm Body Cold Mind. I'm a big fan of. That's why a lot of them have a little bit of neoprene padding on the inside of it, all right, to keep your wrist from getting super cut up. A lot of the old school lifting straps that at least I grew up on, they usually did not have that padding, and you would finish the day with a whole bunch of cuts on your wrist. So I digress. So now from here, all right, I'm going to go above the bar. Now this is the point where most people make the mistake. All right, a lifting strap is going to work because it's going to counterbalance when you're holding onto the bar how the bar wants to rotate and roll out of your hand. Now, if I go over the top first and I try to loop around, all right, when I try to hold on to the bar, it's still just going to pull right out of my hand, or the strap's really not going to be effective. And that's the big mistake that most people make when they first start using a strap. Now, from here, I want to go under the bar first, all right, under the bar first, under the bar first, under the bar first, and pull it back towards myself. All right, from here, I'm just going to grip, and I'm going to twist, which is going to help tighten that down even more. Now I can continue to loop it around the bar, the strap, because it's got the excess slack on the bottom. All right, and you'll see a lot of people loop it and loop it and loop it. Really not even necessary. If you get the one time around and you get it on super tight, that's going to be more than enough. Now, the other part of it is, let's say that I've already gotten my right hand on the bar, so now I'm having to do my left hand solo, all right? So this is a little bit harder. It takes a little bit to get used to, but kind of once you get the hang of it and you've been doing it for a while, it's not that bad. So I'm going to take this, all right, and I'm going to pull it down. Again, I'm going to get it tight on my hand, okay? Then I'm going to loop underneath. I'm going to pull it back to me, and now I'm just going to twist. Now with my right hand, I'm going to have to also kind of release and kind of pull, but go right and left and just alternate back and forth. And you're just kind of releasing on the bar, and you're just pulling it tight. All right, and eventually, again, it takes a little bit to get used to, a little bit of practice, but you'll get both of them pulled tight, and then from here, all right, that is going to be a super tight grip to where you're going to be able to hold on to basically almost anything that you want, whatever weight you have on the bar, whether you're doing deadlifts or shrugs or pulls or whatever you're doing. So that is how you use a lifting strap. Hope that video helped you out a little bit. I'm gonna leave some links down in the description below. I'm gonna leave a link for the set of Warm Body Cold Mind straps that I'm using in the video if you wanna pick up a pair of your own. And I'm also gonna leave a link to the free daily workouts that I post Sunday night through Thursday night, 5 days a week, that you can go on, check out, follow along completely for free. And then finally, I'm gonna leave a link for my advanced 8-week football program that I also currently have for free that you can follow along right along on HortonBarbell.com. Thanks for watching.